I still don't know what the fuck I was gonna say, boy.
That's it, then. That's it. It's okay.
The next stop is WonWay.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. This is WonWay Podcast, episode 54. My name is Henry with my guy, Samir.
Yo. My yo was very weak. It was very weak just now. Yeah.
Dude, the mood right now is telling Sim, like, I have my front teeth out, and I'll give him a hammer and just see, like, how hard it takes for him to just knock my fucking front teeth out. No, OD.
Like this way. Fucking. You think people understand those moods?
I think so. I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope so, because I think it's the mood, you know.
It's literally
just
the
like,
funniest thing to describe when you're describing a mood that's indescribable.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very just like
the hammer thing, right? Like, try to knock your own teeth out with the hammer. Like, the lengths you
promise
gotta
you-
go to try to do that. It's kind of
promise
fucking
you.
crazy.
I promise you right now, people are thinking about it like, nah, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know what
Nah,
the
bro,
fuck
I
I'm
like
talking
my
about.
teeth.
Yeah, I like my teeth, boy.
No, I know you like your teeth, bro. I'm not saying you don't like your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, work with me here.
The mood is very like, well, all right, let's figure it out, you know?
Like this, like the mood is like yo, I'm gonna act like a fish and tell me how I do type shit and just start making faces. Like what animal? Samir, guess what animal I am? Like this. You know?
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yo, we spent probably, I want to say, like 10 minutes prepping for this episode. And when I say prepping, we did absolutely nothing. It was just a whole bunch of stupid shit. Stupid faces, stupid noises, and just not knowing what the Vibby is. But here we are, episode 54. It's a beautiful day outside today, and we're recording midday. So I am looking forward to stepping out the apartment once this episode is done. And unfortunately, I have class today. And I got 3 weeks left of school, and I'm a free man. And
Something that makes me laugh. Something that made me laugh about Sim and this semester specifically is he had what's up?
No, nothing. I'm just listening.
You're really in that mood then.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Yo, Sim had like a 40-page paper,
40.
right? No, it's not 40. How many? Just give me the number real quick.
Minimum 75.
75-page paper, right? And the whole time he's telling me, like, yo, these kids in my class, they've been started since the semester started. Like, they've been doing a page a day, having a topic, discussing it. Sim hasn't started. It's due in like 2-3 weeks.
It's okay.
And I was telling Sim, I promise you're gonna get the best, like one of the better grades in the class.
Every little thing is gonna be all right.
Oh, D.
Don't you
It's that
worry
simple. It's that simple. It's that simple.
Not a thing.
Oh, D.
Cause every little thing. Nah, I
Listen.
can't hold you. I'm a little. No. You're a loser, boy.
Oh,
I promise
D.
you, Henry's a loser, boy. It's so crazy.
Oh, D. Oh, D.
Yeah, so I have a paper to write. It's my last class for grad school, and we have to do like this brolic ass paper. And we started in February, and every week we had class once a week, and the professor would just kind of like give us things to do each week to help us build towards the paper. But I'm mentally checked out for the last I want to say I mentally checked out of like schoolwork since like 2012 when I graduated high school. But here we are now, still trying to just get it done. So I saved it till last minute because I don't want to talk about it, honestly. It's just got to get done. I'm starting tonight, though. I'm going to start tonight.
Yeah.
After this episode, after I'm done recording, I'm going to step out, go for a walk, maybe go for a bike ride. I'm not sure yet. And then I'm going to go get an iced coffee, and I'm going to just chill and start my paper.
That's it. That's
see what
it, though. You
happens.
know, like, that's it. It gets done. Bro, let me ask you something. In your little group chats with your people, like,
Oh, my God.
what's the panic? What do the panic levels be at, like, throughout the semester?
You know what's crazy, bro? Like, I can't even be mad at people, man. Like, but it really do be a panic all semester. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, though, like, I can't be mad at them, bro, because I feel like I was there at one point, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, as the years went on, I'm just like, yo, like, this shit is fake. Like, we don't have to, like, kill ourselves over it, and it'll get done no matter what.
I think everyone's been there. Once you don't, when you don't know the game, you panic. I think.
Yeah, that's just what it.
I think once you know the game,
so,
you realize, yo, why are we panicking?
Yeah, so I don't even know exactly what's gonna happen with me. But I know it's gonna get done, and I know I'm gonna pass, and I know I'm gonna graduate, and that's just what it comes down to. It always seems impossible till it's done, but yeah. So school's coming to a close for me. I'm finishing this degree, and I'm not sure. Henry's dropped his phone about 3 times so far.
No need my vibrations.
Henry,
text messages.
What's it called? So it's coming to a close. I'm graduating, and I don't really know exactly what direction it's going to take me, but I just know it's done, and it's in the books, and I want to turn from this and move on to something else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I got about a month and a half left of teaching, and I can start my summer. All right, take care, peace.
Calm. What 3 months?
Nah, 2 months. 2 months. I have July and August off, and end of August we go back like a week before and shit. Like, I'm chilling. Like, that's probably the only thing about this career that I really like is what makes it worth it. You know, having the 2 months off. And it's not even just 2 months. You have a bunch of vacations throughout the year too. But if we didn't have this 2 months off, I'd go batshit crazy, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So actually, speaking of the job, guys, I kind of shot myself in the foot. I shot myself in the foot really badly. Not physically, but metaphorically.
Yeah.
Not literally, but metaphorically. So there was a Henry. Fix the phone, boy. Fix the
OD,
phone.
boy.
Hold on, guys. Let's
OD.
give Henry a second. Let's give Henry a second.
Like
to
6
fix the phone,
times,
boy.
7 times.
But do not disturb,
times,
boy.
9
Something, boy.
times.
You know what I mean? Like, let's go.
I just this right here. This is what's gotta get. This is it.
Is it good? Is it gonna fall again?
Maybe.
Wait, turn off vibration.
I did.
All right, bet. So, all right. So it's fun. I just kept seeing Henry's face, and then it disappears. Henry's face, and it disappears.
OD.
What's it called? All right. So I shot myself in the foot. So long story short, there was a situation that happened in one of my classes, where we use like this platform where the students are able to kind of put in their input into a discussion, and they can type it in. They can type in their input. You know, obviously we're remote learning. So it's been going good all year. You know, we haven't had any issues like this. I haven't had any issues like this. But someone decided to just say a bunch of racist remarks in the chat, you know, revolving around the Asian hate, revolving around BLM, all lives matter, the whole 9. So they said, oh, I got to sneeze. It's coming. Hold on. It's like tickling my nose right now.
It's always awkward. It's like it's either gonna come out or not.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it. It's here. It's here.
No, you just look stupid.
No. All right, it's not here. It went away. All right, sorry guys. So long story short, there was like some shit said anonymously because they have the ability to put their name anonymous, which we do sometimes because a lot of times some students don't want to say things in fear of looking stupid. So they'll say things anonymously to see if they were right, and then if they want to receive credit, they'll let us know after type shit, whatever. So for the first time ever, we got like a bunch of like this one person wrote like racist comments in the chat. Now, in most cases, I wouldn't report it. I would just kind of, you know, deal with it on my own and kind of just like let them know what's going on. But the same person who said a couple of hateful things said something along the lines of killing people, like some stupid shit. Yeah. And I'm just like, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, so I decided to report or whatever. Long story short, what happened was, you know, I vocalized my concerns of it, and I basically took a stance against it with the administration. And they loved the way I said it to them, and they loved the way I presented it, and they wanted to make me part of this anti-hate group at my school.
Which is cool, right?
It's
like, I mean, it is cool.
It's very cool. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's very cool.
Yeah.
And it's actually something that I could talk, like Henry knows, I could talk about it for days. And I can give you facts. I could give you good conversation with it. But I'm burnt. I'm burnt, and I don't know if I give that much of a damn about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean I don't stand for what's right. It just means that I don't know if I'm going to go the extra mile to basically go and like facilitate meetings and events and seminars and this and that and do the whole 9. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not where my head's at right now. So because I wanted to sound like an overachiever and wanted to, you know, well, guys, we must take a stand on that. You know what I mean? Like on some like went hard type shit. The shit sounded good to the APs, assistant principals, and they made me part of this like anti-hate committee. So for the past week and a half now, I've been like part of a group of people that go around the school looking for anti-hate speeches and then presenting meetings as to why it shouldn't happen and so forth. And it's so cool. It's like an honor, but it's also like, damn it, leave me alone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Like, I just want to chill, some minimal work, you know? Like,
Yeah.
so I definitely shot myself in the foot with that one. But, you know, I guess a positive, if a student or somebody's mind gets changed, then we're able to kind of, you know, shift the school to like a more accepting place. Because there are, you know, at the end of the day, everywhere you go, you're going to have students that, you know, are in support of certain movements and are against certain movements. So the goal for me is to, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it properly, is to, you know, sway the pendulum and get it going to the right side, to the side that matters, which is equality and equity for everybody. But it's a lot more work to do, and it's definitely put more workload on my shoulders, which I'm cool with. But I kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. But yeah.
Let me ask you something, right? Like in life, right? In life, let's just say some like, yo, you feel strongly about this, and you're like, man, I would love for there to be a change for this, right? I would love for there to be a change. If somehow, like, some way there could be a change towards the greater good for this, right? And now you're in a position where, like, all right, we're going to use Samir to, like, make that change. Now you're in the shoes, and it's like, I don't really want to do this shit.
I'm going to be honest. There's levels to it. Because, okay, so, first of all, I just started. So, I'm doing a lot right now with school and with work. Like, there's a lot of shit that I have to get done. Like, as a result of me, you know, pushing off the assignment, pushing back grading. Like, a lot of things I was not supposed to, but I could have gotten done earlier. I didn't. Because I know it always gets done. You know what I'm saying? It just gets done, bro. Like, I'll do it whenever I'm ready to do it, you know? Like, so in doing that, I have a bunch of shit on my to-do list to get done in the next couple weeks that requires time. You know what I mean? It requires time. So now to add this onto that list, it made it a lot more. That's first. Second of all, I think if I was getting paid to do it, I would enjoy it a little more, because I can't dedicate 90%. I can't dedicate my mind to this job 24 hours a day. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? And this is not a type of conversation that you could wing. You know what I mean? You want to come to these meetings and come to these class discussions well prepared and equipped to have the questions, have the answers ready to go, and to be prepared to teach and to enlighten these students. You know what I mean? It's not something like teaching DNA and mitochondria and photosynthesis where I'm just like, yeah, I know this shit, like I could just teach it on the fly. Now this is like, it's so ambiguous, and it's so like, there's so many layers to it, and there's so many questions that students could ask, and you'd be surprised, man. Some of these kids, they got intricate thinking, bro. They think, you know what I mean? They're thinkers. And when they present me with something, they ask me something, I don't want to be there standing there like, oh, that's a good question, you know, maybe I don't, you know. And it's not on some embarrassed, I want to always look prepared. It's on some, I want them to know, like, this is part of this movement, is being prepared and being able to kind of facilitate these conversations for the better good. So it requires a lot of time and energy. And I think if I was maybe being compensated, maybe I would take it differently. And also maybe if I didn't have a bunch of other shit that I was doing to get done, like if I didn't have all that work, maybe I would be able to dedicate time to this. You know what I mean? Because I've always said it, like, I would love to teach sociology. You know what I mean? I'd love to teach that. And I think I would, to be honest. I think I would. But I just don't know. Like, it's still super early. You know, maybe after I'm done with this 7,000 word times 50 paper, I'll have more time to kind of think about it. But in the meantime, I'm just very like, yo, just like, I just want to get this shit done. I want this year to finish. I want to go on the beach with a speaker and a beach chair and put my feet down and just chill. Like, that's the only thing I'm trying to do this summer, bro. I'm just trying to chill, son. Like, I'm not trying to work. I think
out of everyone I know, granted, I only know like freaking 3 people, right? But like, I think you like need that. I think you need. I don't right now, man. Like, I don't think you've had like a break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been
a lot. I think this summer is that for you.
Yeah, this summer I'm gonna try to dedicate to just focusing on my peace. And it's not that I've been going through shit. Like, you know, knock on wood, like, things are okay. We're all healthy. We're all alive, you know? But just in terms of work and just like vacation and all this shit, it's been a crazy year, man. And I'm sure a lot of people can attest to that. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not the only one, you know? It's just been a crazy year. And I'm just like I said, I'm looking forward to summer vacation because I know all my responsibilities are gone. just for the couple months. I graduate, so I don't have to think about grad school anymore. And I'm just trusting the process and putting my faith in God, and just gonna like feet on the beach type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm envisioning a 80-degree day in a tank top with ball shorts and Nikes, bike riding down the boardwalk, and then going in the sand, boy, with my feet in there, boy, and just chilling, boy, like little music on the side, nice cold bottle of water maybe, and just like chilling. Maybe a barbecue grill, like just chilling. Like I just want to chill. Like I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to work the summer. No, I'm not teaching summer
to chill.
school.
You ever seen that? I just want to chill.
Go ahead.
Hennessy. I just want to chill.
Go ahead. Nah, I don't know what you're
talking
about.
Dominican guy.
What you talking about, boy? You know what's crazy? Now that I think about it, I noticed that being in the education field, being in the DOE, I look at the summer like a vacation, whereas other people don't. Like people
like me.
That's okay. So what's your narrative when you think about summer's coming up? You don't necessarily think about like vacation.
I have 2 months off kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. So you
not
gotta
necessarily.
You gotta see like, yo, bro, like educators, boy, it's February. We're like, oh shit.
Like when we were in school, like kids, we were like, summer's coming.
What's that on the horizon? What's that?
Yeah.
Is that June?
Yeah.
I see June. What? You know what I mean? And for me, I've been in the DOE for the last like 6 years, so it's like every summer, that's what it feels like almost. Like, like summertime. Like we here. Like we made it. I'm free. So what is it like to not? And I'm not saying you don't get vacation, but I'm saying it's a different type of vacation, different vibe. You know what I mean?
It is. It's like you see when it's February, I'm definitely not like, is that June? Like it's just like all right, I want the nice weather because I want
July 4th, like shit like that. Like,
I just want nice weather right now. I just want nice weather because that's just the type of person I am. For me, it's more of I'm gonna have nice weather coming up, so like let me plan out like my summer. Like I still have to work. I just do, but I'm gonna have like certain days off, like a weekend
maybe,
here, or like
that,
a week or 2 weeks off here. But it's definitely not like like school. When school, you were in high school, it's like, yo, summer vacation's almost here. That's definitely not the case.
Yeah,
it's not.
100%.
Ever since that Vibby's been away from me, it's been like I need to set up, and even in the winter or whatever, sometime in the month, I need to. All right, I'm gonna take 2 weeks off here, and I'm gonna do something. Like that's gonna be my June, right? Like I'm looking forward to my June.
Yeah,
I gotta create that.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's different. I could imagine it being different. Yeah, I definitely like.
It'll be definitely different for you too. Being like every year, it's like, is that June? I'm sure every year,
single year. And imagine we start saying that like in October. So you got like pumpkins around, boy, talking about like, yo, like, is June yet? Yeah. Like, nah, we not in June. I bet, no doubt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stupid shit. But you know what's crazy, bro? Honestly, this will be the first summer that I'm not going to work. Like, I think. Boy, you know what I mean? I think. But I've worked every summer for the last forever. You know what I mean? I've never not worked in the summer, whether it was teaching related or just some side hustle shit, But I told myself I was going to take a break this summer and I wasn't going to work. I don't know how true that's going to be. But yeah, so maybe this will be a little bit different. Kind of thinking about taking a trip, kind of not. I don't know. I just want calm. I just want peace, and I just want quiet. I don't care for traveling across the world. I don't care for anything, boy. I just want to be chilling. Like I just want to chill, son.
Yeah, you gotta. I think you need to go in the middle of nowhere with some water, maybe. But like you need to make a move like that. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like I really do think you need to be alone.
I feel you. Why do you say that?
I think I've done it. Like I've done it like by myself.
Yeah.
Like by myself because I was like I hit a time where I was just like how you're feeling. I kind of just feel like I needed time for like away and like this. Like shut up, everyone. Shut up. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing.
Yeah.
And do whatever it is. Like we're different, right? For me, maybe I wanna just stay indoors all day, just away from people. Where maybe you want to be like by water every day, wake up and see blue skies. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that is for you. I think it's important to take your time to do that. Like forget Henry. Like forget like money. Forget like
my man put Henry as the first priority. You saw that, guys? That was cute.
No, but you know what I'm saying though. Like don't worry about your phone. Like
yeah, I feel him.
I don't think you've ever had that. I don't think you ever did that. That's why I'm saying.
Like, I haven't, bro. I haven't taken like a solo trip. I haven't taken a solo trip yet. I definitely want to. But I just personally, where my head's been at lately, I feel like anytime if I were to take a solo trip, if I were to take a vacation, or if I were to do anything that takes me away from here, it takes me away from the goals that I'm trying to get to. And I kind of got to check myself and remind myself, like, yo, every now and then you need to take that break. You know what I mean? Because if I take that break, I could give 150% effort towards what I'm working on versus giving 90% effort. You know what I mean? And I think that's where my head's been at lately. Like, I've been in this weird headspace of, like, you don't want to teach forever. And by forever, I mean another year or so. I think I'm like, who knows? Maybe fucking September comes around and I'm like, oh my God, I love this shit. But as of right now, I'm not really trying to be a teacher no more. Like, I'm not trying to teach, like, period. So I know that there's other things that I want to, like, pursue and work on. Going away from that is taking me away from getting to that peace and getting to that calmness. You know what I mean? So my headspace has been very, like, dedicated to that. You know what I mean? And just focusing on what's going to come. Versus the present moment. You know, we speak about it all the time, present moment awareness. And I've been doing good in terms of, like, calm shit, one day at a time. But every one of those one day at a time, there's always some shit going on. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of shit going on always. So I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the workload that's come these last couple of months, and for the next month. But I'm sure this summer, boy, you're going to see me, boy, like that. You know, you got in Coney Island Boardwalk, you got, like, that one dude that's like, hey, what's going on, baby? Talking to nobody. You know what I mean? Like that might be me this summer, bro. That might be me. You know what I mean? That might be me. Like, hey, everything good, papa? Okay, man. And just, like, you know, like, keep it going.
I see that. I can see that.
Keep it going type shit, you know? Like, just catch a vibe, man, and just chill. Like, so I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the summer. I'm looking forward to that shit. And I'm looking forward to see what the future brings, honestly, bro. Like, we'll see what happens, man. But other than that, bro, I've just been just chilling.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
And literally just cut me off here if we don't want to talk about it. The text you sent me about, like, you asked me something random about the cancer thing.
Okay, here we go. So, yeah. So what happened was, I texted Henry the other day, and I mean, what
you was like
no. I know what I'm saying, but I'm saying, like, what angle are you going with this? Like, to talk about the meaning behind it, or just why did I bring it up in the first place?
Yeah, it was just like where that come from, like where that come from.
Okay, so, what's it called? I was talking to a friend of mine, and he, like, knows someone who got diagnosed with cancer at, like, 27 or some crazy shit. And the person was basically just questioning their faith and questioning life and, you know, going through the motions of having just been diagnosed with cancer. So it was pretty fucking wicked, you know what I mean? Like, and I didn't really know what to respond to him in terms of faith, because it's like, I can't answer that. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anytime I think of things like cancer and I think of these types of things, it always makes me reflect on my life. And it's like, yo, what would you do right now? Like, what could you do? You know what I'm saying? If you get diagnosed with cancer tomorrow, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? God forbid, like, what the freak can you do besides take it as it comes? You know what I mean? Take the treatment, do what you got to do, keep your faith strong, and just keep going. You know what I mean? Like, and I think those reflective moments are so important as humans, you know, to have them. You know, don't let them consume you, because then you'll just be walking around like negatively.
I think people avoid that because they put themselves there.
But that's the thing, though. I think if you're okay, so let me start this convo, like, with a good approach. So Gary Vee said something on Instagram the other day. He basically said, he's like, I want you to do something, guys. So for the people listening, I want you to do something real quick. I want you to imagine one of your loved ones getting shot in the face and killed. Now, if you've already experienced that, I'm so sorry, and I'm sorry that I may have triggered something. But for those of you who haven't, think about that. One of your loved ones gets killed, or dies. You know what I mean? But the term he used was getting shot in the face because it's aggressive and it's real. And then take yourself out of it and realize it didn't happen right now. So basically, the idea behind that was, every now and then we have to use something to remind us how grateful we are in this current moment. You know what I mean? And how we could be in a much worse position than someone else, and that someone could be going through something that we're not necessarily going through. All right, so I have to stop this convo really quickly, because Henry, boy, you're killing me, boy. What are you doing, son? What are you doing, bro? No, man. I wish you guys could see this kid right now. Son.
So, all right, real quick.
Oh my, boy, you look like Ryu, boy.
No.
What are you doing, boy?
Yo, I got a crazy migraine right now. I got a crazy headache since this morning, right? So, I got this, like, I grabbed the t-shirt and I just wrapped my whole head in it, like, so. the whole time
ties a
since
t-shirt.
talking.
No, I got it, boy. He
Yeah.
ties. So when we got on the FaceTime call, I already saw this like thing he had on his head. He has like a t-shirt wrapped around his head, right? I got you. He has this t-shirt wrapped around. You're an idiot, boy. He has this t-shirt wrapped around his head, kind of like women do when they're drying their hair and they
like
put their
Street
towel
Fighter,
up.
boy.
Yeah. So cool calm sheet. He told me, I just like to put pressure on my head when I have a migraine. I'm like, I bet, boy. Do what the hell makes you happy. But as I'm talking about this serious shit, I see Henry
Getting ready for battle.
No. And he's styling himself. And he's like fixing his hair with this piece of t-shirt. And he put it in a way where he's like a karate black belt. And like, boy, what are you doing, boy? Like, hiya, boy. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to me, boy?
Yo, I promise you what it was is like the pressure that I had originally was just not where I wanted it. So the whole time I'm just here adjusting. But it looks like I'm about to go like oh, I got to fight tonight type shit.
No, like you guys know like the white cloth that they put around their forehead and they tie it around in the back and then it's like
a headband type
like
shit.
a headband, but like look at the tie on the side, boy. Like ready, fight like that, boy. You know what I mean? Like what are you doing, boy? Like anyways, man, distracted me, boy. I'm looking at the camera and I just see him like
the whole time I didn't realize I was distracted.
No,
because
he's like. It's not that he's just fixing it. He's looking at himself fixing it, and he's like adjusting it with the FaceTime. But I'm thinking he's looking at me. I'm like, yo, boy, what are you doing to me right now, son?
Oh my god!
All right. So you done, boy? You ready to go into battle?
Yeah.
All right. So my man's adjusting it, boy. So the topic of cancer, I hit up Henry. I was like, yo, like, what's your perspective on that, bro? Like, what does someone feel? What does someone go through when they think of that? And not necessarily what someone feel, but like, what's the narrative? Like, how do you process that? You know what I mean? And it was more like a teachable moment for myself to just kind of like reflect on that and really think about it. And it's just like, shit, that's crazy, you know? And then it's just another way to further, basically like, remind yourself of gratitude and remind yourself of being grateful and being able to kind of see it from that light and just kind of, you know, shift your mind so that you're not always thinking in a way that you want more, rather like I have a lot, like I'm good right now, thank God kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's crazy 'cause I like that Gary Vee thing because you say, right, you put yourself in that moment and take yourself out, right? And it's like in the moment, nothing matters. Like nothing matters anymore. Like it's like, yo, like my loved one just got shot in the face.
yeah,
you know, and thank God, like that's not something I'm going through or God willing, we don't ever have to go through. But when, you know, you put yourself in that state, it's like your bills, you're not worried about your bills. You're not worried about nothing. Your job, the paper due next week, the future. You're just like, fuck.
nothing matters type shit.
And I can't. And that's something I've worked on. I try to work on a lot is understanding that type of shit, like that concept, because it's just facts. Like for me, it's just facts. Like the second shit goes left, it goes really left, and then everything that you were caught up in doesn't even fucking matter anymore.
Yeah.
And I just refuse to be that. Again, I don't know what's gonna happen, you know, but shit happens, man. Like it is what it is, and the things I hold close is my family more than anything. It's wicked, bro.
Yeah, went into a daydream about it. You know the idea of nothing matters? Like, what does that mean to you? Like, let me rephrase that. Not the idea, but you know how we say it all the time? Like, yo, like, nothing matters, bro. Like, what does that mean to you? Because I think people use it, and there's some people who get it and some people who don't. When we say nothing matters.
I say nothing matters. I think it just stems off of like what does matter to me, right?
Okay,
so
perfect.
that's like God, my faith, my family, and like my loved ones. Uh-huh. Like those things that you don't go to the store and you buy it. Like these are things I was blessed with. Yeah. Those things matter to me, right? So if I'm really caught up in something that I shouldn't be caught up in, maybe like I'm stressing a job, right? If God is one of the things I value and I understand that God is in control, I shouldn't be worried about this. Like, this doesn't matter. Like, let me focus on my faith because that's what matters to me. My family. Like, if I'm over here caught up in, I don't know, again, even my job again. And you know what? I noticed, like, throughout my life, because one of the things that matters to me is God, right? He's been taking care of everything leading up to this point. I shouldn't have to be worried. Like, my loved ones are here, yeah, like that's fine. So then why are you worried about your job? Like, the job doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter so much. Like, it's gonna get figured out. Like, is your family healthy? Yeah,
I think that's the key right there. It's gonna get figured out. That sentence right there, and that that actually ties into the whole thing with me like leaving my assignments till the end. Like, it wasn't even on some procrastination shit, and I mean that too, because I'll tell you if I'm procrastinating. You know what I mean? I've been a procrastinator my whole college career, you know. But this time around, it was just like, yo, nothing matters. Like, I'm not going to press myself about this shit because guess what? It always gets done. Like, all 4 years of undergrad, I would panic about assignments. Like, yo, I got to do this fucking paper, son. Like, all right, man, I'm going to just get started today. You know what I mean? Like, damn, son. Like, shit, man, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was the Vibby. Where now it's like, you know, bro, like, what's the worst that could happen here? You know what I mean? Like, what's the worst that could happen?
And I think like as we whether it be college and life, like as we go through life or college, we realize that. That's what I was telling you earlier. Like you figure the game out a little, right? Yeah. And once you realize that, it's like, bro, you was like, you don't gotta stress yourself out. You don't gotta be so worried
on anything.
Yeah,
and when I say me personally, when I like say nothing matters and I think about nothing matters, I think about, will this affect me on some real shit? Will this affect me on some real shit? Am I getting shot in the face right now? Am I getting diagnosed with some crazy shit? Is one of my loved ones getting diagnosed with some crazy shit? But to truly live that lifestyle, I think is a practice that takes a lifelong journey. Like, I don't think it's something you can just finesse. I think it's something you finesse as you go. But I think the more you do it, the better you get at it. So Henry could tell you that I was somebody that growing up, I cared way too much about shit. Like, I was an overthinker. I still, not necessarily an overthinker, but I think a lot. Like, and I think sometimes think myself into the ground. You know what I mean? Like, but as I got older, I started to just understand, like, yo, son, like, you just put a lot of care on things that, like, you know, that are irrelevant. You know what I mean? Literally irrelevant to you. So I've been able to try to just apply this nothing matters perspective to things. And now some people may take that and run with it and use it as a negative and be out here like, yo, nothing matters. I don't need money. I don't need food. I don't need anything. I'm just going to lay down and sulk. Now, if that's the approach you're taking, I think you have a bigger problem, like a bigger issue at hand. But I think for people that are, like, out here trying to, like, grind and trying to do things for themselves, every now and then just remind yourself, like, yo, none of this shit truly matters. You know what I mean? Because you may never know what could happen. And when it happens, guess what? It's GG. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, the thing that you were worrying about, the outcome was probably not even as scary as it may have created. I saw some shit on TikTok actually that spoke about that. And it basically spoke on this idea that 90% of the fear that we feel is either a result of our past or our future. And I think 90 is too small. I'm going to even say 95% of the things. So I'm going to say it again. 95% of the things we fear are either a result of something that happened in the past or something that hasn't happened in the future.
I'm going to say 100, no? What does it stem from? Like, why are you... I think the biggest, like, for example, the concept of
black and white and gray. Here we go.
You worry too much about shit that matters. Like, why are you so worried? Because you don't know what's gonna happen, so you're thinking about the future, or like you don't know how things are gonna turn out.
I'm trying to think of an example. I can't think of one actually. I can't think of one. Something that you fear. I think the only way it applies is if you're in imminent danger. Like if you're being chased by a lion. You know, you're fearing there's a real stimuli to this fear.
I see.
I'm getting chased by a lion. Maybe I didn't get killed yet.
That's your 5%.
I didn't get killed yet.
Yeah.
But the killing part's the easy part. Right now, the fear is me running away from this lion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You feel me? So I do. So 95% call it. But that idea is so important to grip, you know, and when you think about it, it's like, oh shit, that's facts, you know, and this ties into mindfulness and meditation and all this crazy shit, you know, like, it's so true, dog. Like, literally, fear is a figment of our imagination. It's something that hasn't happened yet or something that we think is going to happen. But if we just kept it here and realized that, yo, calm shit, it hasn't happened yet, like, we'll take it one step at a time type shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's wicked, man.
Something I've noticed, like, as me and Samir were, like, figuring this out for, like, our whole life, Samir, right, tends to be the one that overthinks stuff. and I tend to be one like, you don't think it, like I think he was to be like, yo, Hen, you're dragging it, like you got a gun to your face, and I'd be like, all right, I guess if he shoots the trigger, like it's either gonna shoot me in the face or miraculously the bullet's gonna jam, and it's like, am I
always
doing
say it? I always say it. Henry doesn't care enough. I always say
right type shit, and I wouldn't say I drag it.
You drag it.
I just really no. I don't know.
Listen, unless it's not on some Buddhist shit, I don't think you're there yet. With some Buddhist shit.
No, I'm not.
But you know what I mean, though. I'm saying like Henry's approach is very like, yo, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens type shit. And I could see it being super peaceful. But I don't know. Maybe it's just my brain. Maybe I'm sure there's 50-50, bro. I'm sure there's people like you and there's people like, my side as well. Like, I'm trying to think.
I think that's fair. Because I only know. First of all, I don't speak about this with no one, right? Just you.
We have no friends, boy. We have no.
Yeah, no, OD. So I just talked to Sim about it, and this is like the sample size I have.
Yeah.
I think the closest thing to me is maybe my brother. Like my brother doesn't give a shit either about a lot of things.
Yeah, but I think when your brother does give a shit, he gives a shit. Like hard, you know what I mean? Like if he really gives a shit about something, like if something gets him upset or something is on his mind, he'll give a shit about it for the time being, and then he'll kind of let it go.
I guess, but I think that's
feel me?
everybody. Like even myself.
I don't think that's you though. I think Henry's like on some like I'm trying to give an example, man. Wait, where I'm over here thinking about like, all right, if Henry was drowning. Like he's the type to be like, all right, I guess.
All right, I guess. Like,
no, like this. I got it. Like this, ready? Like, all right, I guess I'm drowning. Like, you know what I mean? Like on some shit. Like this is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean when I say like,
that's 5% shit though.
You feel
that's
what I'm saying though?
You
feel what I'm saying? Like, which is good, bro. I think a balance of both is what we need, because for me personally, that my brain is my strongest asset, I think, so it's like that's going to be the thing that gets me to where I need to get in life. Now when your brain starts to attack you and starts to like do things that are against you, you have to take time to be self-reflective, and you have to identify the things that are causing you to have these negative thinking patterns, and pinpointing them and being able to work on them. And I think that only happens if you are self-aware and you take the time. Like self-help is real. Like I think we throw around the word of being woke and being self-aware and being introspective and all these things. Like we throw these terms around like it's like, no, yeah, I go to the gym, I work out a little bit. Like it's not the same. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's a different level of growth. And to really sit there and take the time out, like the same way someone goes to the gym for a year to get in shape is the same way someone has to dedicate time to get their brain in shape. Like you didn't get fat off of one meal, you didn't get healthy off of one meal. You're not going to get mentally healthy off of listening to one mindfulness session on an app, and the same way, vice versa type shit. So it's like your brain power is something you need to work on actively as well. Like it's real.
And I've never been really like in tune with that. Like the most I speak about that is with Sim, and that's where I got
it's not even just I hate that I'm using the word meditation and mindfulness. It's just that's how I categorize it, I feel. You know what I mean? But what I mean by that is not necessarily
I think mindfulness is good. Like people hear mindfulness, I guess they associate it with meditating, which could be a practice, you know what I'm saying? But being mindful of like again to what you said, like, yo, there's a lot of like negativity that manifests in my life. Like why? Like do you sit down and say like, why? What was that? I love you. What are you talking about?
No, because you took the words out my mouth. You took the words out my mouth.
Oh,
you give it to me there, bud. You definitely took the words.
Oh, man.
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
I got you right now, boy. I don't know if I put you on, boy. I feel like I can speak to you in a minute. Boy, Pete, so I've been watching this show, guys, and it's on Hulu. I don't know if I told Henry. I didn't tell Henry. I told one of my boys. I told my boy Dre. I've been watching this show, and I've just been in a state of mind where even the shows I watch, I don't want them to be too deep. Like, I don't want them to be some deep shit, because I'm just not trying to think right now. I'm just trying to chill. So I put on this show that I saw was trending in the U.S. It was like number 2. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to throw this shit on. It's called like Love Island. So it's like a reality TV show of people coming on the island, dating and shit. So it's funny shit, like stupid shit. So I watched the first episode, boy. And boy, I got hooked. I watched like 4 episodes in a row type shit. And shit is funny. But here we go. Here's the best part. It's based out in the UK. So these people's accents are mad. They have like crazy accent. They're from like Bristol, this and London and this. So here we go, boy. I'm over here like the past couple of days where I've been trolling my boy. I'm just like, yeah, mate. So I fancy you, and you know, it's
boy, relax.
No.
Boy.
I fancy you. Like that's like how they say like I like you. Like hey, mate. Like I really fancy you, and I would like to give you a snug. A snug's like a kiss. You know what I mean? Like
look at you, boy.
No, boy. Here's another one. He's like, hey, mate. You want to cuddle real quick? Can I get a quick cuddle, please? And a cuddle means like a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like you hug them. So it's like they have so many weird terminologies, boys. So I've dead ass been the last few days like, yeah, mate, like you know, I wanted to DM a girl like, hey, mate, I fancy you, sweetie. Like, you wanna give me a snug, like you know what I mean? Like on some stupid shit.
I'm weak, son.
Stupid shit, son. Stupid shit.
Oh my god.
Man. But back to your point, bro. Facts.
Funny
Mindfulness definitely I tie it to the idea of meditation, but I shouldn't because it's different. But mindfulness, the definition of mindfulness is to just be aware, you know what I mean? And I think that applies, and it's so important, you know, mental health and mental stability and mental strength. It's mad important. And I think it goes hand in hand with everything. I think you got to first check your mind before you could check anything else, you know what I mean? Like that's our strongest piece of our body, you know what I mean? Like that's the control of everything. Every single thing you do is based on your brain. You know what I mean? Every single thing you do is based on your brain. So when you put it in that perspective, it's like, shit, I got to take the time out to understand my brain. You know what I mean? And people think your brain is just going to naturally be out here knowing things, wise, you know, intelligent, this, that. No. You got to like practice this shit, dog. You got to read shit. You got to like understand shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you got to ask questions, and you got to like question the questions and even deeper questions the questions. And I think that for me is where I love having the brain that I have. You know what I'm saying? Questioning the questions and then questioning those questions with questions and questioning those where Henry's like, yo, boy, you're doing a lot. Like, it's deep. Like, it's calm shit. We chilling. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel him too because I need that sometimes. You know what I mean? I need that perspective too. I did it. I think I did it just now, actually. Like, I just did that. The question of the questions of the questions type shit.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, OD. That's facts though. I be consider myself like blessed, lucky, like to even think like that. The way everything you just said.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, again, I was just say like that wasn't always the case. You know what I'm saying?
And it doesn't mean that, you know, you're going through something mentally, you know. So Henry's point he just made, like he feels blessed. The fact that he knows he's self-aware about himself. He understands like, yo, like if something is up, I'm aware of it and I'm able to kind of tackle it and figure it out type shit mentally. It doesn't mean that you're dealing with mental health issues. It just means you're strengthening your mental capabilities. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool to highlight that and just try to understand it from that angle. I got to clean my oven today. You know any advice on cleaning an oven?
Nah, you know what's funny? Like I my mom cleans her oven. Like she's big on that. Like
No.
But it's almost like again, I don't cook, right? Not at my home, and it's like a big deal. Like is that how you feel about it? Like
no, not at all. I wish I didn't have to clean it, but like I was cooking yesterday and I accidentally. So I found out that when oil like goes crazy in the pan, it's because there was like a little bit of water in it. So yesterday I like washed the spatula while cooking. And I put it in the oil, and the oil just started going bananas, boy. Pa, 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 pa. Like, going ham, son. And I'm just over here like, yo, chill. Like, you know, and I had to do one of those, like, step away from the stove before I get, like, popped in the eye. But then when the storm settled and I went back to the stove, boy, it looks like there was, like, an oil shower. You know what I mean? So the whole stove is all just, like, crazy dirty. I'm like, yo,
it's a fake project, I think, bro. I think
it's like a fake like when I'm done recording. I think that's what I have to do before I even go on my walk because I don't want to think about that shit when I get home. But yeah, anybody know how to clean an oven like a stovetop? Like, what do I got? Like soap? I gotta use soap.
I don't think it's soap. I think it's like is it like bleach or some shit?
I don't have bleach. Can I use Windex? No. Can I use Windex?
Windex glass cleaner, boy.
I love
what's
cleaning,
crazy?
though. I'll be honest, I enjoy
crazy?
cleaning. Okay.
No, I was just gonna say like so off topic, but it was just because you noticed it. You know, through we was texting each other and shit. Like I've been listening to Mad Lady Gaga, boy.
No, oh these man.
So I hit up the group chat I'm in with Samir, and I just wrote like, yo, Lady Gaga has classics like Don't Sleep type shit. Trust me. And I'm like my car ride. I went to Long Island. I was blasting Mad Lady Gaga, boy. Like yo, Alejandro, Judas,
wait.
Poker Face
boy.
classic.
Yeah.
Just Dance is type like weak. I don't really like it so much.
Okay.
Paparazzi, amazing. And I'm just like, yo, I think I'd have fun at a Lady Gaga concert, like high key.
Yeah, with your headband on, boy.
No, boy, just like Lady Gaga, boy. Pull up in like
boy. He puts
30 30-inch heels, boy. 30-inch heels and like
aluminum foil, boy.
aluminum foil.
Yeah, stupid
Boy,
shit,
me,
son.
boy. Oh man.
Yeah, but no, he hit me up. He hit up the chat again today, and like we were just I just wish I could see.
No one
it.
will
Like,
understand. No
one's gonna understand it, man. But like we just be sending stupid. I'm sure people will understand to an extent, that we just be sending stupid shit. But Henry sent like 3 Lady Gaga gifts in a row. And I'm like, yo, boy, stop standing Lady Gaga. Like, what are you doing, boy? Like, you fucking.
Yeah, but what you right after that? What you right after that?
She got some. Oh, I said, poker face.
No, but he was like high key. High key. She do got classics.
He's right. He's right.
Oh,
Yo, boy. It's stupid as hell.
Oh
son.
man, mad random facts. I was just bumping Lady Gaga. OD.
We're stupid as hell. Facts.
Lady Gaga and 80s music. Facts.
It's gonna be a good summer for that reason. I'm gonna
Lady
take
Gaga?
my speaker because Lady Gaga, boy. I'm gonna take my speaker everywhere, and I'm gonna just listen to good music, like good music. You know what I mean? Like I might be that guy, like never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
Oh my
God, like
boy.
speaker blasting, boy, like just chilling though, not giving a damn. You know what I mean? Like
I feel
we'll
you,
see, boy. Henry's gonna ask me to put on a Lady Gaga classic, and we call it a day from there,
Relax, boy.
I call it a day.
Yeah, I like Lady Gaga. Facts. I like her.
Who's your favorite?
like you.
Who's your favorite female artist?
Female artist?
Yeah.
I don't think I have. I mean, yo, Nicki Minaj in her prime was good music.
But
Like back. I don't know. I mean, I can't name you a favorite. I don't really have one, to be honest.
I think I'll pick like Ashanti or some shit.
Yeah, she's good in her
I feel
prime.
like she has
she's really
classics.
good. Nicki Minaj got hits. You see, Ashanti, she do got classics. But I think, yo, bro, like really sit down and I've done it. Like listen to Nicki Minaj's music. Like she has good music.
I know like
At
5 or
least-
6 songs that I like a lot, but that's because of features and like I don't.
I was
really
gonna
listen to
say, I
Nicki
think a
Minaj,
lot of it has
like,
features and shit. That's what
Like
it was. I never listened
Ashanti,
to
I
like
could
an
bump.
album.
I could bump some like tracks from Ashanti and boy singing in the
Yeah,
whip,
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Like
Facts,
I'm
facts,
like
facts,
I'm the
facts.
girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like on some
Facts,
stupid
facts,
shit,
facts.
boy. There's some tracks she got. What about male artists? I don't think we ever spoke about that. Favorite male artist? Oh no, we did. We definitely did. What the hell am I talking about? Kanye West, #1. We definitely spoke about that.
Yeah, we speak about it all the time. We go back and forth with the Kanye Drake thing, and it's just
Kanye.
I have
It's
to
just-
say Kanye West.
It's just Kanye. We know.
I don't
what
like
it is.
Kanye West for the last couple of years, but it is Kanye.
Which, by the way, we came to a realization. Remember when we were at Positano?
Yeah.
We came to a realization where it was like, yo, Kanye fell off these last few years, but people forget that he's been in the game for 20 years. So if you really think about it, it's like you falling off after 18 years, bro. Like, yo, thank you for not falling off after 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know you're saying like Drake's been in the game I think for 10 years, so we'll see what he does these next 10 years.
but I feel like Drake is falling off now.
Nah, wait till that album drops. Then you could say that after the album drop if it's like garbage.
His last few shits, I think, were like weak. You know what I mean? Like
Scorpion was the weakest.
Yeah, that was his last album, right?
But even and you know what it was, yo? Even it has like too many. Yeah, I think so. It has too many songs, but the ones that are on it like slap, like Mob Ties. You know what I'm saying? Like
And there's a
it's
few,
crazy.
There's a few that slap, 100%. There's a few that slap. Yeah, high key. What about Shiggy, boy, making one of his tracks go stupid platinum, boy?
You know what's funny? What was it again?
In my feelings.
In my film, I was thinking Tootsie Slide. Real quick, I was just gonna say because like Tootsie Slide comes on the shuffle, and I like the song. I'm like, yo, I like this song. Like the song. I'm just like a little Tootsie Slide and shit.
It's stupid, man. It's stupid as hell.
Oh,
son.
geez.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good vibe, bro. It's gonna be a good vibe this summer, man.
Sorry, this summer, Lady Gaga, Tootsie Slide, Samir on the boardwalk with the big ass speaker.
I'm gonna wear like one of
Mindfulness.
those like, you know, those tank tops that have holes in them.
You're gonna wear the same tank top.
No, boy.
No, you're gonna wear the same tank
You know the
top,
old
boy.
guys? You know the old relax, man. You know the old relax, boy. You know the old guys where they be wearing around, they wear those tank tops with mad holes in it, and then
Facts.
like the sandals and shit. You know what I
chanclas,
mean? And, like
yeah.
the really long shorts.
Yeah.
and then like a I Love New York hat type shit.
OD.
Hey, what's good, baby? Everything good? Nobody's there, boy.
No,
I'm not talking to nobody.
I see it. I see you
what I'm saying?
doing it.
I'm not talking to nobody right now. There's nobody responding to me. I'm just talking to the air right now, bro. Like,
Good, it's good. And nah, man, it's good energy. It's good
everything
vibes.
good over there? Hi,
You're not
Papa. I'll see you in a
understand.
little bit, baby. I'll see you in a little
A lot
bit.
of beautiful people, man. It's good, man. It's
Yeah,
nice
like-
out. Like that type shit. That's how you'll justify it all. I see it. I'm like, yo, Sam, you're right, man. You know what? Enjoy yourself, man.
Every go on FaceTime, be like, yo, where you at? I'm like, yo, pull up to the boardwalk, man.
I'm like, yo, shut up. I'm not going to the boardwalk, boy.
Wait, whole time I go to the boardwalk, there's mad stupid shit going on, boy.
Oh,
It's
dear.
crazy because the few times I have gone to Coney Island boardwalk, I've seen like 40 fights and I've just seen like dirty sand. And I'm just not, I don't know, boy. So we're going to see, man. We're going to explore this here, bro. We're going to explore, man. But like, I'm not a beach guy. So we're gonna see.
Samir's going to the boardwalk 2 days. For 2 days. By the third day, he's like, yeah, and like, fuck it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I know I said I was going to do it, but it's just not it. It's just not it.
You know, man, I love water, man. I love the feel of the water around and just the open air, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Tired of New York, man. All right, let's close out on that, man.
All right, One Way Podcast. Episode, what episode is this?
54.
54. Thank you guys for listening. We have like, I checked like today, I think almost like 2,500 people have downloaded our podcast since we started, which
Blessings.
is amazing.
Such a blessing.
We thank you guys for listening. It means a lot. We see the support. I'm having fun doing this shit. I look like Ryu from Street Fighter right now. It's crazy. My headache. Is it Ryu or Ryu? I've always had this debate like here and there.
I think it's Ryu.
I think it's Ryu too.
I think there's
All
people
right.
who say Ryu, but they're wildin'.
Ryu. Relax.
Anybody knows how to clean an oven, please DM me. Let me know what the hell I got to use, please.
Oven cleaning and Lady Gaga all summer 21.
All right.
Thank you for listening.